Tyson Fury's recent comments in the aftermath of his fight with Alexander Usyk reveal a more fragile psyche than many anticipated. Once heralded as unbeatable, the Gypsy King now faces a critical crossroads after suffering back-to-back losses to Usyk. His typically overconfident persona seems to be cracking under the pressure, and his response to criticisms from former world champion Froch illustrates just how deeply this defeat has affected him. Froch, known for his blunt and no-nonsense approach, pointed out Fury's significant issues, particularly his stamina. He criticized Fury's performance as terrible and unprofessional, hitting him where it hurt. The fight on December 21, 2024, was a masterclass from the Ukrainian, exposing Fury's weaknesses both physically and mentally. Usyk, despite weighing over 40 pounds less than Fury, demonstrated superior intelligence and strategy. His footwork, head movement, and boxing IQ left Fury looking sluggish and frustrated, as he struggled to impose his size and power. Froch didn't stop at Fury's performance. He also took aim at Fury's corner team, accusing them of disorganization and a lack of clear strategy. He particularly targeted John Fury, Tyson's father, for his chaotic influence on Tyson's career. According to Froch, John's overwhelming presence in Tyson's corner often drowned out the necessary focus, raising questions about whether his involvement is helping or hindering his son's career. This ongoing friction between father and son has been a topic of discussion for some time, and the latest defeat has only underscored these concerns. In his public rebuttal to Froch, Fury's response was theatrical and defensive. Instead of learning from his mistakes, he lashed out, dismissing Froch's observations as irrelevant. His comments were laced with bitterness, revealing just how deeply he is affected by the criticism. Fury's assertions about his financial success seemed to serve as a defense mechanism, an attempt to distract from the pain of his loss. While it's true that he has amassed a fortune from boxing, including the biggest deal in heavyweight history, the reality remains that his legacy is now at risk. The narrative surrounding Fury, once characterized by invincible greatness, has become tarnished. His mental and emotional state appears to be central to this ongoing saga. Despite being hailed as one of the greatest heavyweights of his era, Fury is proving to be more fragile than anyone anticipated. His inability to bounce back from defeat is at odds with the fighter he once claimed to be, untouchable and mentally unshakable. This bravado now seems hollow in the face of real adversity. Usyk, on the other hand, has emerged from the fight as a legend. His dominance over Fury has solidified his place among the greatest heavyweights of all time. Analysts and boxing pundits are now hailing Usyk as a generational great, placing him in the same league as Muhammad Ali and Lennox Lewis. His ability to outbox larger opponents has redefined the heavyweight division, and his performance against Fury showcased technical mastery, precision, and discipline. For Fury, the loss to Usyk is devastating, not just to his undefeated record, but to his sense of self. The fighter who once claimed that no man born from a mother could defeat him now finds himself dismantled by a smaller, faster, and more focused opponent. The mystique surrounding Fury has evaporated, leaving him to grapple with the consequences of his defeat and the uncertainty of his future. As the dust settles, Tyson Fury's future remains uncertain. His decision to activate the rematch clause with Usyk, scheduled for October 2024, has raised eyebrows. Critics, including Froch, question whether Fury is rushing back into the ring too soon, given his mental state and underwhelming performance against Usyk. Without significant adjustments, it's hard to see how Fury can turn the tide in a potential rematch. Fury's conditioning, stamina, and mental toughness will be tested to the extreme. If he hopes to reclaim his throne, he must rely on his size and power, elements he failed to capitalize on in the first fight. Controlling the pace and avoiding Usyk's strengths will be crucial for Fury's success. The dynamics within Fury's family, particularly his relationship with his father, will continue to be scrutinized. While John Fury's loyalty is unquestionable, his overbearing presence has often overshadowed Tyson's performances. Perhaps, as Froch suggested, it's time for Tyson to reassess his father's role in his career. A distance from John could provide the clarity and focus Tyson needs to regain his best form. For Usyk, the future is bright. At 37, with a glittering career that includes Olympic gold and undisputed titles in 2 divisions, he has achieved more than most boxers could dream of. His love for the sport suggests that his journey is far from over, with potential matchups against Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder on the horizon. In conclusion, The drama surrounding Tyson Fury and his family will continue to unfold, adding intrigue to the heavyweight scene. Whether Fury can reclaim his throne or remain overshadowed by Usyk's brilliance is yet to be seen. One thing is certain: Tyson Fury's journey is far from over, and the fight for his legacy